though? This your boy Beezy. You're watching Beezy Review Beats. Today I'm going to be talking about Elaquent Believin'. Elaquent, I hope I'm saying his name right. Elaquent Believin' from HW&W Recordings, HuhWhen&WhereRecordings. Dope site, dope label. Love them, big fan of they got Taku Beats, they got Evil Needle, K-Tranida, they got some dope sound. I've been a fan of that they label for a minute, man. But Elaquent Believin', Elaquent, he's been following this dude, since the Parallel, In Color Volume 1, 2, and 3, The Midnight After, Oldies. He released some really nice projects, man. I've been following this dude for a good little minute now. Big fan of his work, and now he drops his hopefully first of many projects 2013, or I don't know if it's about his first one or his only one of 2013, Believin'. And I can say that this is one of those, I guess you can say a progression type of production from him. He's really stepped his game up on this project, man. I was really impressed. Love how he can. Thing I like about Elaquent is just like the way he layer his keys, he layer his vocal samples, layering his drums. I think and his soulful vibes that he have throughout this instrumental project that I can appreciate, man. Dude, just like Evil Needle, it's just like it's no category that you can put Elaquent in. It's just like this dude really he really perfects his craft, man, and he's a beast on that SP404. I think that's what he used, the SP404. He's a beast on that. Thought I had to put that in there for a second. It just shows you that just not just the US, all around the world, man. It's just some dope producers. And the way it starts off, the first track, I Don't Want to Know, kind of it sets the tone of where you can see where he's gonna go with this project. It's right off the bat. I was just like, okay, yes, kind of not really picking off from where Parallel, because this project sounds completely different from Parallel, or it sounds completely different from Oldies. That's why I like producers with multiple styles. So starts right off with that. Then I think one of my favorite tracks is on here is Whatever She Wants. I don't know what is it about that just gives me like a Dilla-ish type of vibe, man, like that Slum Village Fantastic Volume 1 type of vibe, man. I love that joint. For me, that's like the climax of this instrumental project. Not taking no shots to any other tracks though. You got tracks like his lead single, The Journey. I remember when he released that on his SoundCloud. That's another good vibing, good one. Another one. Oh, he has a vocalist on there too. Can't think of her name. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm forgetting her name. But dope. Like I say always, man, it's good to have a soft, good vocalist on sometimes on instrumental projects. If it fits well, it blends very well. And I love the way each track transitions. Each track transitions pretty well. Nothing sounds too off-kiltered, or it doesn't sound like it's not really a cohesive beat tape. You know what I'm saying? So it's like as you go from one track to the next track to the next track, everything meshes well. Not like one big track, but everything meshes well for this whole instrumental project, and I really enjoyed that about this project. Like I said, the lead single Journey. I love how he used kind of like a 90s kind of influence type of sample feel on there. There's something about that joint. I love how he kind of flipped that one around on there. Cost of Living, the way he sequences his keys on that joint, man. It's just and the melodies on there is just so dope, man. That joint kind of reminds me of like high tech type of vibe, man. I love that joint. I'm a fan of high tech as well too. So, but that Cost of Living is one of those joints too. That's dope. Gate 24. Wish that one was a little bit longer, but and speaking of length, he kept each tracks on here at a good, perfectly great length of them. They wasn't too long or they wasn't too short where you was wanting more. You know what I'm saying? So that was really dope. I love that, man. Like overall, this project was just, it was what you want, man. It was just, if you want some soulfulistic. And another thing too, I noticed about Elaquent too, his effects, his sound effects that he add into his instrumentation, man. I think it's very off timing, but at the same time, it's good because it's a surprise and it keeps you guessing with each track, man. So that's one thing I like on some of his effects, and I appreciate how you had the little Dilla, let's do it, the little Dilla effects added onto your track. So I'm a Dilla stan, so anybody know I'm a Dilla stan. So love whenever someone throws a good Dilla in and make it sounds right. I can really appreciate that, man. But you know, I absolutely love this project. This project, no skippable tracks from no. Well, okay, I take that back. Maybe the disco. I like what you try to do with that. It's a good disco feel, but it's that particular track probably wasn't for me. I couldn't really vibe to that much, but I like where you was going, you know, with the creativity you was going with that track. So I can appreciate that, but it just wasn't for me. But overall, from damn near top to bottom, I enjoyed this project very much. Eloquent, keep doing your thing. I'm a fan. I'm looking out for whatever projects you got out next. I don't think I've never heard an MC, go over any of your beats before. I know you made so many instrumental projects. I would like to hear some MCs go over your work. If you haven't, if you have, let me hear some or something. I never heard no MCs over your work. I heard vocalists over your work, but not no MCs ramming on your work. But overall, this was a great project. Believe in, check it out. Buy it on HW&W Recordings or their Bandcamp. You can check it out on their Bandcamp. I don't know if there's any physical copies on this, Eloquent. If it is, if you're watching this, let me know. If it is, I order it because I support the artists, man. Keep the producers making dope beats, man. And Eloquent, you did your thing. Believe in, you will enjoy this. Trust me, for all my beat heads, my instrumental lovers, you will enjoy this project. You will love it. Download this immediately. You can stream it on the Bandcamp as well. Other than that, this your boy Beezy. Thank y'all for watching. Hit me up on the comment section, Twitter, whatever. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. But other than that, this is your boy Beezy, and I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.